You know what the big story still is, everyone? It's oil. So what did I do? I got Dan Dicker. How you doing, Dan?
Hi, Alex. How are you?
Okay, good. So oil was at 135, then went down to 127, kind of staying around that right now.
Right.
What's going on? Can you break it down for us?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we had a tremendous run up in oil. Everybody knows, and what's brought it down almost exclusively has been the threat, and not even the action, but the threat of some regulatory involvement in the futures markets, both from the CFTC, which claims that they've been investigating the oil markets since December. I mean, we should really send them in to look for weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, because I don't know what they're going to find. But they're always involved in a phantom investigation. And we also have the Homeland Security Lieberman's panel, who has done a lot of work talking to people about speculation in the marketplace, and have been threatening ideas on reducing pension fund activity in the market and so forth. And just the threat alone of that has removed a lot of the money in the market in a very short period of time.
What's the proof that that's been the catalyst?
Well, the best proof that I could tell you is that on Wednesday of last week, we had a DOE report which showed a very large drawdown in crude stocks of 9 million barrels, which nobody expected. Nobody at all expected, which would be a very, very bullish factor in the market. And in fact, the market did take a knee-jerk reaction up around $2, but on the day it ended down $4, which, you know, it doesn't matter when money wants to leave a marketplace. It doesn't matter how bullish a report can be or how bullish any factor can be. When money wants to leave and sit on the sidelines, it comes out. And in oil, you know, there's relatively so little money in the market that even, you know, a couple, it sounds like a lot, but 10 or 15 or $20 billion wants to come out of the market, it can have a huge impact on price, and that's really what's going on.
So what do we learn going forward from this?
Well, again, you know, it's always about the capital inflows in and out of oil. I mean, there are bullish factors and bearish factors that come to play for a short period of time. But, you know, in this market,
is the story still bull long?
Oh, there's no question about it. I mean, there's clearly going to be, again, an enormous desire to have exposure in the oil markets, and there's going to be a pullback in terms of the amount of money. And unless the government does something that makes it very difficult for that money to enter the marketplace, you know, all of these pullbacks are the kinds of things where you should kind of look to
buy.
Yeah, to get back in. Yeah.
Real quick, any stocks on your radar?
I have the refiners on my radar now. I mean, I've been suffering with them. They've had a horrible time in terms of margins based on high crude oil and low prices of relative products to them. However, now that oil has come off a bit, those margins are restoring themselves very, very quickly. And Tesoro and Valero, particularly Tesoro, has made a tremendous move of 10, 12% just over the last 3 days, and I don't expect that to stop. It could easily get into the 30s.
That's good news for you.
Particularly considering how much I was suffering with these
good
shares.
Good news for Dan. You need a break.
I was taking a beating in these, but they've come back to the degree that the position is pretty good now.
Great. Thanks so much, Dan. He's checking out the refineries for oil. That's the story of what's going on here, but the story is still bullish. Thanks for watching.